Let's be honest, guys, Midjourney is pretty good at creating images from text. But if you're just dipping your toes into the world of AI, forking out $10 every month for training isn't feasible for everyone. For that reason, I've tried tens, if not hundreds, of totally free AI tools that generate images. So, introducing Tensor Art. This can create images like these, and to me, it's genuinely the best free alternative. So, let's start first. Sign Tensor Art. I have already signed, then take this beautiful site where vertical bar will actually be doing our work. So, Tensor Art creates very good images in styles like photorealistic, realism, anime, art, hentai, and many different other styles. To move on to creating an image, we can click on Workspace in the top right corner, or choose a model that we like. For example, I'll choose this one, and on the right, click the Run button. Now we're in the window where we'll actually be generating our images. Down at the bottom, you can see your credit balance, which you spend on creating an image. So let's scroll to the very top and go through the most important functions. In the Basic Model tab, you can see the model you've chosen, and if we click on it, a window opens where we can select a different model if necessary. Below that, in the Prompt tab, we can write whatever we want to see in our image. In the Negative Prompt tab, we add what we don't want in our image. Image 21 Mage means that you can post your photo as a reference for Tensor Art to create a new image similar to the one you posted. In the Settings tab, we can fine-tune the size of our image. The sampling method gives you more detailed customization of the final image. If you're a beginner, leave it as is by default. Later you can play around with it and see vertical bar how it works. Below you can see Hires. Fix, which is essentially a built-in upscaler. In this tab, you can choose how the image upscale will be performed. Leave higher steps at 0, but you can play around with denoising strength if there's too much or too little noise in your image. Then choose how many times you want to enlarge the image. So, if I'm creating an image with a resolution of 1024 by 1024 and I choose 2x, the final image will be 2048 by 2048. Keep in mind that using this function will cost you an additional token. It's the same with a detailer. It works a bit differently, but the essence is the same, and it will cost you an additional token. I don't use it, so I'll turn it off for now. So once you've got your head around everything, let's move on to creating an image. Vertical bar. In the Prompt tab, we write our prompt. After a bit of time, I wrote this prompt and added what I don't want to see in the Negative Prompt tab. Now, in the Count tab, we select the number of images we want to generate and press Generate. After a few seconds, we get some super cool images. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that Tensor Art really is the best free AI for generating images. Hovering the cursor over our image, we can download it straight away. Above, you can see Send to Image, meaning you can use this image as a reference to create a similar one, but with different details. And also, Remix. Remix is quite an interesting feature, which will be useful for both beginners and experienced creators of AI images. Let's look at how Remix works using another image as an example. For instance, I like this image, so let's choose this model. Hover over this image and press the Remix button, and as you can see, all the settings have changed. Everything, the model, the prompt, and other settings were copied from those used to create the image we clicked Remix on. If we don't change anything and press Generate, we'll get an identical result. Using the Remix function can be very useful if you see or generate an image that you really like. You can change some details in the prompt or settings and get a slight... So that's it. If you enjoy the video, please subscribe and like it, and thanks for watching.